So my idea was to work in something more gentle, restorative, with holding time in certain poses, just to give the time for the joint to open up, to find some relaxation in those tendons, ligaments, and muscles. So that was my plan when I was heading this way, what we're going to work today. And so it's going to be a lot of breathing, holding, and being aware of all the different part of the joints. We're going to leave love to all the joints today. So let's begin from a seated position. Remember to modify it if you need to. Remember, if you need to elevate your hips, have your blanket, have a cushion. If you are having a hard time today, just take it easy, listen to the body. And even if you need to sit in a chair when we begin this practice, please do so. Just love your body, love your time here, and just be aware of what the body is asking you today. Honor it, honor the limitations, and enjoy. So let's bring the shoulders up to the ears and slowly release it down. Find that nice lengthening of the spine. Soften your elbows by your rib cage. And then remember, finding your neutral spine from the heart center to lift, to create a space, especially in middle back, lower back. And then guide the chin slightly back and then towards the chest. You can close your eyes. You can lower the gaze towards the floor. Let's begin by bringing the attention to the pattern of our breath without changing anything. Just allow your breath to become slowly, gradually, from natural rhythm to one that feels slowly, little by little, into a deeper inhales and exhales. It's the perfect moment to begin to switch from regular breathing into Ujjayi breath. Is something that you feel comfortable with. Slowly controlling the flow of the air, moving in and out. And bring the attention down to your lower abdomen below your navel. And just balloon the belly out with an inhale. Sink the belly towards the spine as you exhale slowly through both nostrils. Just breathe and be aware of the movement of the breath. Begin to mobilize cervical spine. Keep lengthening the breath. And as you inhale, slowly lift the chin without dropping the head too far back. Exhale through both noses, long, sweet, and deep. At the same time, lower the chin to your chest, stretch the back of your neck, linking the breath with the movement. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower to the chest. Inhale to open. Exhale down to the sternum. Inhale, slowly lift up the chin, gently warming up your cervical spine with the breath. And as you exhale through the nose, this time the chin is going to go down to the chest. Keep the chin slightly tucked in, shoulders back and down, and then slowly from side to side, rock your head. Return slowly the head back through center. Now take an inhalation. Exhale, release the right ear to right shoulder and soften the left hand down towards the floor as you relax the shoulder down. Keep the spine lifted and breathe through the left side of your neck. We're going to deepen this lateral stretch. Keep your left hand down. Now bring the right arm up to the sky, flex the elbow, place your right hand in your left ear. Take a nice inhale through both nostrils. And as you exhale, gently guide a little bit deeper, guiding that right ear closer to your right shoulder. Use your breath. Make sure your left shoulder is sinking down, creating more space in the left side of your neck. Take a nice inhale, slowly move the head back through center, right hand down. Keep the right hand down. Inhale, exhale, left ear to left shoulder, and just pause there. First, without assisting, going deeper with your left hand. Drop the right shoulder down. Couple more breaths. Now we're going to go a little bit deeper. Left arm goes to the side, flex the elbow, left hand to your right ear, relax your right shoulder down. Inhale and exhale, guide the left ear a little bit more inches going down into your left shoulder as you drop the right shoulder down. Close your eyes, use your breath. Take an inhale, release, and return the head back to neutral. Let's have this little traction, creating space in between each vertebrae. So with the palms facing up, place the hands to the base of your skull, the back of the skull, and the thumbs kind of like in the lower part of your jaw. From here, we're going to gently, imagine you're trying to move the head away from your neck. Just breathe here, create space there. Use your inhalations and exhalations. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, release, hands down to your knees. Lift the chin up and the gentle rotation in one direction. Inhaling and exhaling. And going into the opposite direction. And the head returns back to center. Now, nod your head yes, quick yes. Yes, yes, yes. Shake your head no. And inhale, draw the head back to your neutral position. Now bring the arms up and overhead. Flex the elbows, grab your left wrist with your right hand. Press your left hip and exhale, guide the spine slowly to the right. Inhale back through center. Relax your shoulders and elbows. And exhale to the right. Back through center. And to the right. Back through center, grab your opposite elbow or your opposite wrist with your left hand to soften the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, the spine goes to the left. And inhale through center. And exhale to the left. Back through center one more time. And to the left, release. And back through center, release the hands down towards the floor, rotating the shoulders forward. Up, back, and down. From back, shoulders forward, down, back, and out. Opposite direction, shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Shoulders forward, down, back, and up. One more time. Releasing the joints of the shoulders, up, back, and down. And then slowly forward, down, and back. Inhale, reach with the hands again overhead. and then slowly twist to the right. Bring the left hand down to your right knee, right hand behind you. Look over to your right shoulder. Take a nice inhalation through both nostrils. And as you exhale slowly, the chin moves to the left and down. Keep the chin slightly tucked in into the direction of your left shoulder. Use your breath. This twist is happening from the waist up. Keep breathing. Inhale. Release the twist, but we're going to have a partially twist. Both hands either side of both the right leg. Flex the elbows, draw the chin to your chest, fold over to your right leg. Keep your left hip down. Inhale, back through center and return back through center. Now inhale, arms overhead. Let's twist to the left. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale, moving to the left. Right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. First, look over to your left shoulder. And through both nostrils, exhale slowly. Guide the chin towards your right shoulder. Keep it there. Use your breath. Head back through center, and then both hands either side of your left leg. Allow the chest to gently go down to your left side as your chin moves into the chest. Soften the shoulders, the elbows. Inhale slowly, the spine, return back to the neutral position. Let's move the legs to and do the crossing of the legs. Let's do some windshield wiper movement. So your feet will be wider than the hips, your hands behind you for support, and let's move those hips from side to side. And return the feet together into Supta Baddha Konasana, from reclined Supta Baddha Konasana, to open the hips. Have a space between heels and pelvis, please. Hands to your feet, soften your elbows, round the spine, guide the chin to your chest, crown of the head towards the feet. Feel the stretch on the entire length of the spine, the muscles in between each rib cage, and then do your best to soften the muscles outside your hips. Pelvic floor is soft. You're breathing in and out. And slowly inhale, return back through center, lift the head, lift the chest. Grab the right heel closer to your pelvis. Grab your left foot and let's give a massage to the feet. So use your thumbs and then from the center of the ball, slide and kind of you're trying to separate the muscle of the ball and just move the thumbs away from each other. And come to the center, press gently and massage as you open the thumbs away. Just a few times like this. Give a gentle massage in this ball of your left foot. And then go a little bit deeper, lower to the arch of the foot. And same thing. If you've been standing long times, just give yourself, press gently and then separate it and move those thumbs away from each other. And just keep guiding the entire length of your foot. Just give that gentle massage as you separate, as you go all the way to the heel. Just massage the left foot and then just separate it from the center to the heel and to the ball of the foot. Use both hands, go to the center and then slowly move and stretch those muscles. Do the same things on the right foot. From the center of the ball of foot with both thumbs. From the center, move and try to open and separate those muscles and the ball of the foot away from each other. Just do a few rounds like that. Same place. And then go a little bit lower where the ball of the foot joins with the arch of your foot and just keep moving, massaging your foot away going into the center of the arch of your foot. Just keep sliding down and keep moving from the center to the side and keep moving all the way down to the ball of your the heel of your right foot. When you get there, go to the middle, and from the middle, separate with the fingers, the tip of the finger just separate to the ball and to the heel. Just slide and stretch, slide and stretch, and then bring the feet together, and with both hands, grab and hold the toes and press, 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 and release. Press your toes gently and release. Press and release. One more. Press and release. Hands by hand, just straighten the legs in front of you and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Now separate the legs slightly, and we're going to turn the feet out and in. And notice that the movement, if you see the main movement happening in the feet, the movement comes from your hip joint. So notice that how your legs are moving from the hip joint, and then from here, bend the knees, drop the legs to one side, use the blanket or the towel to protect your kneecaps, and we're going to move into tabletop position with rotation of the hip joints. So knees wide as your hips, wrists under the shoulders, wide as your shoulders, and we're going to move the hips to the right, towards the heels. Inhale to the left, back to table, and then same direction, to the right, to the heels, to the left, back to center. One more time, to the right, to the heels, to the left through center. Let's reverse the movement, move the hips to the left, to the heels, to the right. Just a couple more rounds, some mobilization there on your hip joints. One more round, please. And then back through center. Now it's time to extend the left leg back, tuck the toes under, press through the heel, and stretch the calf muscle, the Achilles tendon. And then it's a great way to stretch the joint, with the joint of your toes with the ball of your left foot. Nice, easy breathing. Release, foot up, and again, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and left knee under your left hip. Now, right leg back, tuck the toes under, press through the right heel again, feel the stretch on the right calf muscle. We walk a lot today, so I can feel it there. And then slowly lift the foot off the mat and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and release. Right knee under your right hip, left knee under your left hip. Now, tuck the toes under. Move the hips to the heels, stretch again the toes, and return back through center. Press, keep the toes tucked, lift the hips, downward dog, chin to your chest, shoulders back and down. Inhale, heels up, knees down, table, keep the toes tucked, stretch again, move the hips to the heels, and back through center. Tabletop, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, heels up, chin to the chest, shoulders away from your ears. Heels up, knees down to table, last round, keep the toes tucked, move to the heels and hold it there. Relax your elbows, forehead towards the mat or towards the block. Take a moment holding in position, stretching the joints of your toes. Use your breath, long, sweet, and deep. Back through center, and do the tucking of the toes, so the top of the feet are flat on the mat. And let's rotate the hands so your fingers are pointing to your knees. Gently lean forward, gently lean back. Stretching the forearms, gently lean forward and back. Just keep some stretching those forearms and wrists, rocking forward and back. One more time, forward and back. Slowly, one hand at a time, rotate the fingers facing to the front of the mat and then the other one. And then from here, we're going to place the top of the hands to the mat and we're going to rock slightly forward, slightly back. Again, we're stretching the anterior part of your wrists and the top of your hands. One more. And release. Now move the hips to your heels, drop it down, release the hands off the mat, bring them down towards the mat as you soften the shoulders, elbows all the way down to Balasana. Take a moment here. Use your breath. And from here, place the palms to the front. Return to tabletop so your wrists are right under the shoulders. Place the weight on your left hand. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, right hand down under the right shoulder. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, left hand down. And then let's move to the right again. With the next inhalation, right arm goes up. And exhale, under the right shoulder. Inhale, open and twist to the left. And down. Now move the hips back to the heels. Relax your elbows, shoulders, relax your wrists, hands. And take a break, Balasana, to stretch lower back. Nice, easy breathing. Back to table, let's come to that needle thread, the threaded needle, to the twist. We're going to hold in this position now. Keep your left hand down. We're not doing open and twist. We just slide the right arm under your left arm. Right shoulder, right ear goes down. And if it feels right for your shoulder, wrap around your lower back, holding position, and then guide the left shoulder back. If that is okay for your shoulder. If this is a no for your shoulder, you stay in the twist. The only change is that you keep the elbow, forearm, and hand down so you are not forcing your left shoulder. If your shoulder is fine, do your twist, close your eyes, concentrate on your breath. Now stay in the twist. If your left arm is behind your back, bring the arm up to the sky and sweep the arm all the way to the front of the mat. So with the elbows soft, come into the fingertips of your left hand, guide the left shoulder back, holding position. Again, if it is too much for your shoulder, bend the elbow, keep your forearm and your elbow down towards the floor. From this position, take a nice inhalation, relax your palm towards the floor, slide the left hand under your left shoulder, gently press under the twist and tabletop position. Place the weight on your right hand, left arm goes under your right arm, left shoulder goes, left ear goes down towards the floor. You can keep the elbow forearm down or you can keep the arm up, flex the elbow and wrap it around your lower back. Hold and breathe as you guide the right shoulder, elbow back. Breathe through the twist. If it feels right for your shoulder, right arm goes up to the sky, sweep it all the way to the front of the mat, come into the fingertips, guide the right shoulder back so it's not up to your ears. Breathe through this. Relax your palm, relax your elbow, slide the right hand under the right shoulder slowly, undo the twist. So we're returning back to tabletop position. From here, let's all move to child's pose with the arms and the hands down by your side, melting the shoulder towards the floor, the forehead towards the mat. Close your eyes and concentrate on your breath. Palms forward, moving to table. Extend your left leg back and up. Flex the knee. Step forward with your left foot, 90-degree angle. Pick up the right knee slightly up and move it back to get more opening for your iliopsoas stretch, hip flexor stretch. So your left knee is over to your left ankle, hands to your thighs to straighten the spine, crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Bring the arms overhead. Flex the elbows, grab your right wrist with your left hand, and as you exhale, slowly guide the spine to the left. Relax your shoulders and just work in opening deeper into your right hip flexor. Come back to your breath. It's a lateral stretch, but at the same time, you are opening deeper that right hip flexor. Use your breath. Back to center, both hands down towards the mat, either side of your left foot. Tuck your toes under, back leg, knee up, rock forward, rock back, rock forward, roll back, forward, and back. Bring the arm out to the side, twist and open. Relax your hand down to your left hip, relax your elbow, and just bring the top of your hands down to your sacrum, and then guide as you open the left shoulder deeper. Holding position. Use your breath, please don't ever hold your breath. Keep sinking, pressing through your left hip, working this twist and stretch, holding and breathing. Slowly take a nice inhalation, rotate again the shoulder forward, release the left hand down, lower the right knee down, hamstring stretch, pick up the ball of the foot, move the hips back, chin to your chest, holding position. Keep your left foot flexed, stretch hamstrings, stretch calf muscle, Achilles tendon. Flex your left knee, lift the chest again, and this time bring the hands behind you, undo the interlace the fingers, slide the palms down, open the heart, deepening the iliopsoas stretch. At the same time, you're flattening the upper spine, and you're opening the front of the shoulders and your chest. Couple more breaths, please. And hands down. Left knee comes to meet your right knee. Let's switch legs. It's time to step forward with your right foot, 90-degree angle, left knee slightly back. Hands to your thighs to lift the chest, crown of the head pointing up, arms overhead. It's time to grab your left wrist with your right hand. To relax your shoulders and elbows, move the hips to the front. Inhale. Exhale, guide the spines gently to the right to deepen the left side of the torso and the front of where your hip flexors are. Holding position and breathe. And the spine comes back to center, hands down, tuck the toes under, and let's pick up the knee off the mat and rock forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Left knee down, hamstring stretch, move the hips back, pick up the ball of the foot, straighten the leg, keep the chin slightly in. Use your breath. I forgot something. Bend the knee, move the chest forward, tuck the toes under again. Let's pick up that. Bring the right arm to the side, and then flex the elbows and place the right hand to the sacrum. From here, guide the right shoulder back, open, holding position as you press through your left heel. Just let's work on this part that it was supposed to be before, and I just skip this part to twist and to flatten the front of the right shoulder. Inhale, hand down, knee down, move it back, bring the spine forward, hands behind you, open the chest and the hips and the pelvis moving to the front. Holding position. Hands towards the floor. Right knee comes to meet your left knee. Let's all move the hips to the heels. Child's pose. Bring the spine back to symmetry, the hips back to symmetry. Soften the pelvic floor, your neck, your shoulders, your spine. Take a moment. And if you like, you can rock this head, the neck gently from side to side. Head back through the center, neutral position, lift the head, lift the chest. Let's come to seated position again. So use that blanket to sit on the edge. And we're going to sit with the sole of the feet again into opening the hips, Supta Pada Konasana with some mobilization. Use your hands behind you for support. Heels away from the belly, some room there. And we're going to bring the right knee up, and then the right knee comes to meet your left knee into a twist. Right knee up, open. Left knee up, and then exhale, move to the opposite leg. So just keep moving with the breath, gently, one step at a time without rushing, mobilizing the hips, the pelvis from side to side. Couple more rounds. And then slowly open. Now from here, extend your left leg forward, hug your right thigh close to your chest, and then cross it over to your left leg. Make sure you're pressing through the back of your left leg and you're hugging your left knee with your right arm. Guide that right knee closer to your left shoulder, right arm goes up to greater room. Exhale, lower behind you. Look over to your left shoulder. Take a nice inhalation. And exhale, guide the chin towards your left shoulder and lower it down. Hold it and breathe. Inhale, the head returns back through center, and do the twist, the hand behind you, and extend the right leg forward. Let's switch legs. Left thigh into the chest, cross it over, hug your left knee so it's closer to your right shoulder, lift the spine, left arm goes up to the sky, lower behind you, twist to the left, look over to your left shoulder, holding position. Use your breath. Inhale, return the head back through center, and do the twist, left leg forward, flex the knee, cross it, and come into seated position. Hands to your belly, relax your elbows by your rib cage. Let's work here and gently working and strengthening the deep muscles of the abdomen. You inhale, you extend the belly out like a balloon. Exhale through the nose, slowly in control, contract, bring the belly towards the spine. Inhale, soften. Exhale, deep contraction. Inhale, relax with control. Long, deep exhale. And as you exhale slowly, you keep contracting and breathing belly in. Inhale, soft. Exhale, contract. Inhale, soft. Keep moving at your own rhythm. And as you exhale, you keep contracting deeper, deeper, and deeper. Few more rounds. breath control, muscle contraction controlled, couple more rounds. One last. And release the hands from the belly, bring the arms into position, open the chest, open the heart, and slowly release the hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, up, back and down. Moving now to the front of the mat with the feet wide as your hips. Arms forward, shoulders back and down. We're going to work in Navasana to work with the abdominal and back strength. So if you need support, use your hands behind you, one behind, but shoulders back and down. Activate those muscles of the back, of the abdomen, and the hips to lift the feet off the mat. And if it's upright for you, you can bring the hands parallel to your legs. And then here holding, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Bring the sole of the feet together, knees out in Baddha Konasana. Hold it there. Hands together, feet together. Activate the inner thighs, the hip muscles. Breathing in and out. Lift the chest. Don't round, don't fall. And then bring the legs again parallels and Navasana. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. One more time. Sole of the feet together, knees out. Hands, palms together, shoulders back and down, holding position. Breathing in and out. Take a nice inhale with the feet together, lower the knees out, fall forward, crown of the head towards the feet, soften the hips muscles, the pelvic floor, the inner thighs, the abdominal muscles, relax and breathe. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, return back to center. Guide the thighs and the knees together, feet wide as your hips. Let's go down towards the floor. Have your blanket to protect your neck. And then slowly, one at a time, let's lay the spine towards the mat. Take a moment with the knees bent, hands to your belly, elbows out. Close your eyes, relax and breathe. Bring the arms now up and overhead. Press through the feet and let's slowly pick up the sacrum, pelvis, lower back, middle back, high bridge. Now exhale, drop the bridge halfway down. Inhale, lift the bridge high as you can. And then from the upper spine, middle back, lumbar spine, sacrum, pelvis goes down towards the floor, release the bridge down. Again, pick up the pelvis, lower back, middle back, high bridge, hold high. Drop your belly, you drop your bridge halfway down. Inhale, lift from the pelvis into the high bridge. Go upper spine down, middle back goes down, sacrum down, pelvis down and down. One more time. Pick up the pelvis, lower back, middle back, high bridge, hold. Inhale, drop the bridge halfway down. Inhale, lift high into your bridge. Now slowly, upper spine goes down, middle back goes down, sacrum down, lower back down, all the way down, Apanasana to counterbalance the back bend. Hands to your knees, exhale, flex the elbows, thighs in. Inhale, thighs away, big toes touching, open the knees out. Thighs and knees in. Flex the elbows and thighs into the chest. Inhale, thighs in and exhale to open. And then slowly thighs, knees together. One more time. Thighs into the chest. Lower the feet down. So here's one thing that Lou proposed. If you had a bolster, place the bolster along your spine, all the way the length of your spine. We're going to come into supported Supta Baddha Konasana. If you don't have a bolster, wherever you are, and everybody, we're going to begin with the feet together. Slowly open the knees out. Keep the hands to your belly, or if you have your bolster, arms in T position or cactus arms to allow the chest to open, to allow the front of the shoulders open, and mainly arching the upper spine, flattening the upper spine, and then work on releasing pelvis, outside of the hips, inner thighs, groin, pelvic floor. Hold in position and just concentrate on letting go any tension along the inner thighs, outside of your hips, lower abdomen. Breathe through this. Long, deep exhales, please. Very slowly guide the thighs and the knees together. Now walk your feet wide as your mat and keep the knees together. Release your inner thighs. Soften and relax your psoas muscles, your iliopsoas. Hold in position. Now open the knees wide, keep the feet wide, and then drop the legs into a gentle twist to the left. Keep the arms, cactus arms. Relax the outside of your left hip. Release the inner thigh of your right leg and the outside of your right hip. Slowly hip legs back to center. Drop both legs into a twist to the right. When you are here, relax the outside of your left hip, inner thigh of your right leg, outside of your right hip. Breathe. Slowly return both knees up, feet off the mat, happy baby. Grab the outside of the feet or the outside of your ankles. Keep the chin in, bring the body back to neutral position. Try to lower the sacrum down to stretch your lower back one more time. Hold and breathe. Release the feet down wide as your mat. Let's do our last one windshield wiper movement to mobilize the hips. Moving the head to the opposite direction. Return back to center. Extend the right leg to the right corner of the mat. Extend the left leg up to the sky. Cross it over to your right ankle. So your left leg is on top of your right leg. Bring the arms overhead. Grab your left wrist with your both hands. Flex the elbows. And as you exhale, move the spine to the right. We have our lateral last stretch on the left side of the torso, the intercostal muscles. Hold and breathe. Head back through center, spine back through center, and do the crossing of the leg. Bring the left leg to the left corner of the mat. Right leg goes over and cross it over to your left ankle. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, flex the elbows, inhale, and exhale, move the spine to the left, to the arms to the left, and stretch the right side of the spine. Close your eyes and breathe through this lateral stretch. Inhale, to return the spine back through neutral position and do the crossing of the legs. So now both feet are in both corners of the mat. Turn the feet out, extend the arms overhead, reach through the fingertips, adjust your spine so your spine feels correct, nice and long. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, guide the arms up to the sky and slowly allow the arms to gently release down towards the floor, away from the body, palms facing up, and you are now in your final pose, Shavasana. Time to let go, time to surrender. I'm going to guide you through a deep body relaxation, holding on all different joints to keep releasing from your Shavasana pose. Your eyes are closed. Your lips are closed. Here we go. Please bring the attention to your toes, top of your feet. A special attention to all the joints connecting from the top of the feet to every single toe. Relax the sole of your feet. Bring the attention to the joints of your both ankles, front and back. Try to soften and to release. Relax your shins, your calf muscles. Relax your knee joints, front, back, both sides, the inner part and the outer side of the joints in both hips, all those ligaments and tendons. Guide attention to the thighs, the calf muscles, the glutes, going higher into the hips, joints, the front, the back, and deep into the hip joints, ligaments, tendons, holding the legs to the hips. Relax your pelvic floor. Soften the abdominal muscles. Relax all the internal organs. Release the joints between the hips and the sacrum, the iliosacrum joint. And going slowly up to the entire length of the spine, each vertebrae, each connections, muscles to all those vertebrae. Relax your shoulder blades, going to the front of the chest and the rib cage, all those muscles connecting them. And from the top of your collarbones down to the sole of the feet, front and back of the body, every muscle, every tendon and ligament, the fascia, the skin, everything is softening down inch by inch. How the attention comes to the shoulders, joints, and all those muscles connecting them, front and back. upper arms, joints of your elbows, forearms, your wrist in the joints connecting with the top of the hands and all the little joints on your fingers. You're doing your best to release and to let go. Now bring the attention to your neck and all those little vertebrae connecting, especially the one connecting with the base of your head. Relax your jaw, your chin, softening the lips, upper lips, teeth, tongue, inner wall of your mouth, cheekbones, nose, your temples, the ears, your eyeballs gently sinking down to the eye sockets as you soften the eyelids, eyebrows, your third eye, your forehead, and the crown chakra at the top of your head. The entire length of the body from the top of the head down to the sole of the feet, all the way down to the fingertips, front and back of the body, inch by inch. You are letting go and you are surrendering, allowing your body to be open, soft, and relaxed. Very slowly begin to deepen the breath. Gently rocking your head from side to side. Wiggling toes, wiggling fingers. Bringing the arms overhead to give yourself a last nice stretch to create the space. And as you exhale, you bend the knees, you hug yourself with love. Gently roll over to one side. Ensure slowly you are finding your way. The head comes last. And let's all sit together with gratitude, light heart, appreciation for this day. appreciations for the days to come without expectations, just receiving everything with an open heart. Hands are coming together close to the heart. Feeling gratitude for our blessings, for our lives, for today's practice, for our body, allowing us to be present throughout the practice. Feeling gratitude for that puppy sitting on Shawnee's lap. Feeling grateful for all our animals, even the ones that don't belong to us, but they are making us shine, being shine and happy for them, for the plants, for our planet, for the humans being. Gratitude, love, and peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Asking for peace, peace and more perfect peace. Peace in our hearts, in our minds, in our words, in our actions. Let's all cultivate a life full of peace and love for everybody and everyone. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I thank you, ladies, for being today. Thank you, thank you. See you next Tuesday. Please be happy, stay healthy, joyful, and go for a nice walk now in the evening. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaskar. Namaskar.
Thank you, Raquel.
Thank you. See you.